duty-free booze. We're going home.
Yeah, baby.
Yay.
It had been a long 6 weeks since we'd last seen Starry Horizons. The travel logistics to get back to Tonga were rather challenging and necessitated a 2-night layover in Fiji to wait for the direct flight into Niafu. As you can see behind me, we are back in beautiful Tonga. Been here for a few days, kind of recommissioning Starry Horizons, getting everything all back up, making sure the engines are working, the generator's running, water maker, all those fun systems. But we are just about to go do a haul out. And I can hear you saying right now, but David, didn't you just do a haul out in New Zealand? Well, yes, we did. But this is the fun part of owning a boat. On the sail up from New Zealand, we discovered a leak in one of the through holes that is right at the water line, so have to haul out in order to fix that. Plus, as we dove on the boat to clean the hull, I noticed that somehow our anodes on our Saildrives were completely gone. So looks like we may have a bit of corrosion issues or something like that. Saildrives would not be good, so want to get hauled out, check that out, and fix it if we have to. So about to have some more fun living on the hard. We were incredibly lucky that the new and only Boatyard in Tonga had just opened the previous year. Otherwise, we would have had to make a mad dash over to Fiji. The day for our haul out was incredibly windy, and it took us 2 tries to get lined up just right on the trailer. Our girl is heavy enough that they called in a backup tractor to help get us up the steep slope. We have been working very hard at the Boatyard all day long, but fortunately, we happen to know someone here in Tonga who follows our adventures on YouTube and Facebook. They offered to come let us come stay at their resort here in Tonga. Awesome! So, instead of staying on Starry Horizons as we are in the Boatyard, this is what we get to come to. How you doing out there?
Hi.
Getting some computer time, some internets.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, that's beautiful. We want to say a huge thank you to Kel and Adriana for letting us stay at Mystic Sands. Boatyard life is much better when you're not living in the boatyard, and truthfully, it was kind of fun commuting to work by dinghy for a few days. So one of the projects we've had while we're here in the Boatyard is we had a leaky through hole, so we needed to take that out and rebed it. But this holding tank, the port aft holding tank, has been problematic almost ever since we owned the boat. Like, it would get clogged up and never could understand why, etc., etc. So we had everything apart. We took a look, and we had a fun little thing that we discovered. This is one of the holes they drilled out to attach one of the hoses on the holding tank. And rather than fishing it out, they just left it in there. So this would get caught in the hose heading out and plug everything up. Pain in the ass. So now it's out. This head should work properly again. That's really freaking exciting.
Okay, so here you can see we've got the hose.
So this holding tank is in here really damn tight. So this hose running to the holding tank, there's like no play in it. The hose running from the bottom of the tank down to the through hole, also incredibly tight, not a whole lot of play in it. Plus, way back up here at the top again, there are brackets that are holding the holding tank onto the side of the boat so that, I mean, it won't move. But that means that there is no way to get hoses undone without like uninstalling the entire tank, which is a pain in the ass. But We managed to do it with a 2-person team.
Whoa.
Now it's all fixed up and I'm just tightening hose clamps again.
Oh. Yeah. There's not a lot of room in there.
Not a lot of room, not a lot of fun. It's owning a boat sometimes though. Another major project we tackled in the boatyard was replacing our shrouds. After we'd arrived in Tonga, I discovered that one of the strands in our port shroud had come free of the swage fitting. Checking the rigging, including proper tension, is on our departure checklist, and the shrouds definitely should have lasted much longer than 3 years. Z-Spars denied a warranty claim, but full credit goes to FP. They shipped us 2 new shrouds free of charge on a 2-day delivery into Hawaii. That meant we were able to check the shrouds onto our flights, and soon I was up the mast, working to install the new ones.
Alright, we've got our new shrouds on. So we're tightening them up. And this is how you measure a shroud, apparently.
At least ours.
At least you measure ours, yeah. And at the base there, and all the way down to the top of that. 51 centimeters.
Exactly what it's supposed to be.
Yep. Go us.
Now we will tighten the caps. Get that all nice and tight. They should be all tuned up.
Yep. And then we're gonna be all done. One project down. One big project down, really.
With the shrouds done, it was time to fix the Saildrives. And what's that called again?
Strontium chromate.
Strontium chromate. And that's the primer, I guess the etcher and primer?
Etching primer, yeah. You can use it on bare metals and glass and all kinds of stuff, but it works really well on aluminium as a base primer.
Okay.
And it's gonna give us our little tie between this and the hive build.
After the etching layer, we put on some high build primer to give it a good seal before moving on to painting. Turns out there was just a slight complication trying to do that in Tonga.
What you doing, babe?
Well, we have got the Saildrives all primed up and corrosion free and etc., and now we need to paint. But of course, the only paint they have here that's aluminum safe is vivid blue. My perfectionist side is howling, but my desire to get back in the water won out. So
Hell yeah.
We're just painting, and we're just gonna have pretty kick-ass disco-like Saildrives.
And now that the wind died, it's hot as all get out, but here you can see, yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. It's fine.
So, fortunately, for all our trouble with the zincs, we keep a set of spares on the boat, so that's good. We have rope strippers on our props, helps cut all the ropes. That requires these to be specially machined for fitting around them, so we'll have to order some new ones from like England or something like that, but at least we've got these for now. I use some Vibratite on the actual threads to try to prevent them from coming undone while we are underway. The reason I use Vibratite is it can be applied underwater. So if I have to swap out the zincs underwater, this will actually cure. Oh, of course. Always helpful to have your tools in reach. Voila. Hopefully, these will last a little while longer. We did a lot of testing to see if Starry Horizons was putting out some stray current that might have caused the problem. but we couldn't find anything. Our best guess for the cause is that there may have been some stray current from all the construction at the marina we stayed at in New Zealand. Either way, we were just happy we could get it fixed quickly and didn't interrupt our cruising plans too much.
Well, we just got back in the water. It feels
Yay!
good.
We're in the water. All of our projects are... Not all of our projects. We always have projects, but...
Boatyard projects are done.
Big projects are done.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And now, back into Niafu we go.
Hopefully not for very long.
We did a bit of a stupid when we left Starry Horizons here in Tonga for 6 weeks while we did the delivery over to Hawaii. We had to get the mainsail repaired because we managed to rip that on our way up from New Zealand. There's a very small sail loft here, so we delivered the sail to them. Had to take all the battens out. We stored the battens in the sail bag. Didn't lash it down, thinking that it would be fine just sitting in there. But of course, a storm rolled through, blew the sail bag all around. Battens went phew, overboard, sank. Had a diver come out a couple times trying to look for them, but they sank in like 150 feet deep. So no such luck finding them. Of course, there is literally nothing to replace them with here on Tonga. We are gonna have to try to go buy some PVC pipe from the local hardware store, but the PVC pipe is too big to fit in the batten slots, so we're gonna have to take them and try to get them cut down, try to duct tape them or something to make them fit. Hopefully until we get to Fiji and can find maybe permanent actual batten we can replace it with. But that was dumb, and now we get to go have an adventure.
So this is what we came up with, but that's not gonna work.
Damn it. Rather than lament that big failure, we decided to get on with a few errands so we could actually get out and begin enjoying Tonga.
So what did we just do?
We just got our reset extension.
So now we can stay here an extra 30 days.
Yes, so we automatically get a 30-day visa when we come in, and now we've extended it another 30 days, so we have 60 days in Tonga.
So now we have plenty of time to go to the Hapai group.
Plenty of time to do whatever we want.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Shopping in Tonga is rather limited, and in the Hapai group, it's basically non-existent. So we stocked up on what we could before enjoying one last visit with our new friends. So how awesome is this? We're here with Kel and Adriana, who have been so awesome to us in Tonga, and she's sewing something for us.
Yeah.
In my new Saildrives.
Yeah, like the only Saildrive in the entire country, and we found it.
Gotta get the sponsorship.
After saying goodbye, it was finally time to take off. Our first stop was one of our all-time favorites, Port Morel. Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the Tongan Boatyard Blues. I'm very happy to report that the anodes are still on our Saildrives, so must have been some sort of environmental factor. I don't know what it was, but we're all good now, I guess.
We are all good. Yeah. And it is just about Thanksgiving, so we wanted to wish all of our American viewers a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. We are so thankful to be out on this adventure and also to have you guys following along with us. It is so cool to be able to share this with you guys. So thank you so much for following along. Make sure you eat some turkey for us.
Yep. We're here in New Caledonia. We're not going to be able to find a roast turkey.
No, very disappointing. So
yeah.
Enjoy that turkey. We'll see you guys next time. Happy Thanksgiving.